Why does my cat suddenly hate their food? Yesterday, they inhaled it. Today, one sniff, and they act like you served them betrayal in a bowl. Why? First, cats get bored, even with food. Some just decide they're over it. Gourmet one day, garbage the next. Second, they smell everything first. If the food's a little old, too cold, or smells different, it's a no from them. Third, it could be mood. Cats are emotional diners. If they're stressed, sick, or just having a dramatic episode, they might skip a meal for dramatic effect. And yes, sometimes they're just testing you, because changing food gets a reaction. So when your cat turns their nose up at the exact same food they begged for an hour ago, you don't need to ask yourself, do cats grieve? One day your cat's snuggling with their longtime companion, another cat, a dog, even a human. And then suddenly that companion is gone. Your cat starts acting different, eating less, sleeping alone, sitting by the door like they're waiting for someone who won't come back. It's not just in your head. Cats can grieve. While they don't cry, they mourn in their own ways. Withdrawing, pacing or searching, extra clinginess, changes in sleep and appetite. Cats form deep bonds, and when that bond breaks, they feel the absence. Some bounce back in days, others take longer. A little patience and extra love can go a long way. So when your cat seems distant, confused, or not quite themselves after a loss, you don't need to ask yourself,
why do 100% of cats knead like they're making bread? Let's find out. You're sitting there minding your business when suddenly tiny murder mittens activate. Your cat starts massaging you like they're prepping a fresh loaf of bread. Why? It's called kneading, and it's pure instinct. As kittens, they need their mums to get more milk. As adults, they need you because they love you. You're now family, property, and a cozy bakery counter all rolled into one. Bonus kneading also marks you with their scent, like stamping mine on your soul. So the next time your cat tries to turn you into a living baguette, here's why you should feel honored.
Why do cats do the sideways hop? You're walking through the hallway, and suddenly your cat jumps out, arched, sideways, puffed up like a haunted croissant. Why the crab walk cosplay? It's called the sideways hop, and it's usually part of play behavior. Especially in kittens, it's a way to say, I'm hyped, I'm weird, let's fight, or cuddle, or both. The arch plus puff plus bounce combo is meant to look big and unpredictable, like a dramatic pounce is coming, even if it never does. It's also a confidence move. Kittens practice this to develop coordination, hunting skills, and top-tier sneak attack vibes. And yes, adult cats still do it, because some habits are too fun to outgrow. So when your cat crab hops toward a shadow, a toy, or absolutely nothing, you don't need to ask yourself,
why do cats hate aluminum foil? You lay down a sheet of foil, and your cat suddenly acts like you've summoned a demon. One paw lands on it, crinkle, and they leap back like it bit them. So what's with the overreaction? First the sound, that sharp, crinkly noise. It hits their ultra-sensitive ears like a horror movie jump scare in full surround sound. Then there's the texture, slippery, cold, weirdly unpredictable. It's like walking on betrayal. Add to that the drama of surprise. Cats love cozy, soft, stable things. Aluminum foil is none of those. It's loud, shiny chaos, and they want nothing to do with it. And if you've ever used it to keep them off the counter, oh, they remember. Cats don't forget. They plot. So the next time your cat does a full-body flinch at a piece of foil like it's cursed, you don't need to ask yourself,
why does my cat bite me out of nowhere? 1 minute you're petting them. They're purring, eyes closed, pure bliss. The next, chomp, tiny vampire attack. So what's the deal? Sometimes it's overstimulation. Your cat's brain goes, this feels nice, too nice, suspiciously nice, attack. And sometimes it's a love bite. A weird little cat way of saying, I love you, but I'm still 10% wild animal. Bonus reason? Some cats just don't know how to say, I'm done politely. Good news, watch their tail, ears, and body tension. It's like a warning system. You'll see the rage meter fill up before the teeth arrive. So the next time your cat turns into a furry little landmine, here's why you probably had it coming. Why is your cat meowing at 3 a.m. like it's auditioning for Broadway? First off, cats are crepuscular, which means they're wired to party at dawn and dusk. So while you're trying to sleep, they're like, the world is quiet, it's time to scream. They might be hunting invisible prey, practicing their vocals, or just announcing, "Hey human, I'm bored, entertain me." And if you respond every time, congrats! You've just been trained by your cat. The more you react, the more they think it works. So next time your cat starts their nightly concert, remember, it's not personal. It's instinct mixed with diva energy. Drop a paw if you've been summoned by midnight meows.
Where do fleas hide on cats? Your cat is scratching. You check their fur and see nothing. But fleas? They're masters of hide and seek. These tiny pests love warm, dark, protected spots. That means you're most likely to find them around the neck and collar area, along the base of the tail and in the armpits and groin, behind the ears, deep in the thighs or belly fur. You may not see the fleas themselves, but you might spot flea dirt, tiny black specks that look like pepper flakes. Pro tip, wet it. If it turns red, it's dried blood. Gross, but helpful. And don't assume indoor cats are safe. Fleas can hitch a ride in on shoes, clothes, or that one plant you just ran out to get. So the next time your cat scratches like they're trying to tune a radio station, you don't need to ask yourself.
Welcome to the majestic world of the domestic cat. Here we observe a rare phenomenon known as the blep, a moment where the tongue, for reasons unknown to science, reason or basic dignity, just stays out. Is it a complex communication ritual, a secret feline code, a glitch in the matrix? Scientists theorize it's usually one of three things: forgetting they were licking something, mid-scent tasting with their superpowered noses, or just pure, unfiltered cat chaos. The blep adorable, mysterious, completely unnecessary. So the next time you catch your cat stuck mid-thought, mid-blep, know that you're witnessing peak feline elegance.
Why doesn't my cat sweat like I do? You're melting. Your shirt is soaked. Your cat? Cool, calm, fluffy. So, do cats sweat? Technically, yes, but not like us. Cats have sweat glands in their paws, not all over their body, which means when they're hot or stressed, they might leave behind tiny toe bean sweat prints. The rest of their cooling system? They groom themselves to spread saliva like natural air conditioning. They stretch out in weird places to cool their bellies. And sometimes they just lie there dramatically like, "Help me, human." So when your cat stays suspiciously dry while you're sweating through a heat wave, you don't need to ask yourself,
Why do cats suddenly switch to beast mode? 1 minute, they're a loaf on the couch. The next, they've activated turbo mode and are possessed by demons. This isn't random. It's called the zoomies, short bursts of wild energy. In nature, cats hunt in quick, explosive movements. But your house cat? No prey, no forest, just hallway drag races. They also get zoomies to shake off stress, release pent-up energy. Or just because the moon is full and they feel weird. It's completely normal and a little terrifying. So the next time your cat goes full Olympic sprinter at midnight, you don't need to ask yourself,
why do cats rub against everything? Your legs, the couch, the corner of your laptop. If it's in your house, your cat's probably rubbed on it. But it's not just affection, it's biological graffiti. Cats have scent glands on their cheeks, foreheads, and even at the base of their tails. When they rub, they're marking territory, saying, "This is mine, and so is that, oh, and definitely that." It's also a way to feel safe. Spreading their scent tells their brain, "Hey, this space smells like me, I belong here." And yes, headbutting your leg can be affection too, but mostly, you're being claimed. So the next time your cat gives your phone a full-body rub, you don't need to ask yourself,
why do cats love sitting on your keyboard? You sit down to work. The meeting starts. The laptop opens. And your cat immediately sits on your keyboard like it's a throne. It's not random, it's strategic. For starters, laptops are warm, and cats are basically furry, heat-seeking missiles. But it's also about attention. If you're focused on something that isn't them, they'll make sure that changes immediately. And of course, it's about ownership. Sitting on your keyboard is just your cat's way of saying, "This is mine, and so are you." Honestly, they've probably figured it out. They know the keyboard is important, which is exactly why they sit on it. So when your cat closes 12 tabs and writes "geeg" in the middle of your email, you don't need to ask yourself, why do cats chew on plastic or cardboard? You bought them a toy. You gave them treats. But no, they're chewing the Amazon box and licking a grocery bag like it owes them money. So, why? First, texture. The feel of cardboard or plastic against their teeth is oddly satisfying. Kind of like bubble wrap, but for predators. Second, scent. Plastic bags and packaging often carry trace smells of food or chemicals that cats find weirdly interesting, or grossly delicious. Third, instinct. Gnawing mimics the sensation of catching, shredding, or killing prey. If it crinkles or tears, bonus points. Fourth, boredom. If your cat's not stimulated, anything becomes entertainment, including the recycling bin. And lastly, habit. If they've done it once and survived, it's now their thing. So the next time your cat ignores a $40 toy and gnaws on a cereal box, you don't need to ask yourself,
Why do cats attack toilet paper? To you, it's a bathroom essential. To your cat, it's a glorious prey simulator. It's soft, it moves, it unravels dramatically. What more could a predator in a house cat body ask for? Their hunting instincts kick in, and suddenly your TP is getting absolutely destroyed for sport. Add boredom, curiosity, and the thrill of chaos, and you've got the perfect feline battlefield. So when your role is shredded like a horror movie prop, you don't need to ask yourself,
Why do cats groom you? You're petting your cat, and suddenly they start licking your hand, your arm, maybe even your hair. Gross, a little, sweet, absolutely. So why do cats groom you? It's one of the highest forms of feline affection. In cat language, grooming equals trust. They groom their kittens, their favorite companions. And now you. It's also scent sharing. Your cat is blending your smell with theirs, marking you as part of the family. And if you taste a little salty, bonus. So when your cat starts licking you like a weird furry hairstylist, you don't need to ask yourself,
why do cats sleep on top of you? You're asleep, and then, boom, 10 pounds of purring gravity lands on your chest. Congrats! You've been chosen. Not as a friend, not as family, as a heated mattress with heartbeat support. Cats sleep on you for a bunch of reasons. You're warm, you smell like safety, you don't move much, you're part of their territory. It's also bonding. When a cat sleeps near you, or on you, it means they trust you with their most vulnerable state. But don't get it twisted. If they shift to your face at 3 a.m., it's not a love thing, it's an I want warmth and control thing. So the next time you wake up pinned under a loaf, you don't need to ask yourself,
why do cats hate closed doors? You open the door. They walk through it. You close it. Now they scream like you've ruined their life. Cut to you sitting in the bathroom trying to do your business. And underneath the door, tiny paws, desperate meowing, full drama. Welcome to the cat versus door paradox. It's not about going in or out. It's about control. Cats are territorial creatures. A closed door means they can't access or monitor part of their domain. That includes the bathroom. And if you're behind it, clearly you're hiding something fun, or food, or both. Curiosity, territory, absolute chaos. That's the closed door trifecta. So next time your cat flips out over a door they just walked through, you don't need to ask yourself,
why do cats blink slowly at you? In the world of cats, words aren't needed. Just a look and a blink. When a cat blinks slowly at you, it's not boredom. It's trust. In feline language, a slow blink means, I feel safe with you. I don't need to be on guard. It's their version of a hug, a gentle, silent way of saying, I love you. So the next time your cat meets your eyes and blinks slowly, go ahead and blink back. You're speaking their heart language. Why do cats hate wearing clothes? You buy them a cute little outfit. You gently put it on. And then, your cat freezes like it's been emotionally betrayed. Why the drama? For starters, cats are built for speed, balance, and control. Clothes mess with that. A costume can restrict their movement, block their whiskers, or mess with their sense of touch, which is basically how they understand the world. Plus, wearing clothes just feels wrong. Imagine suddenly having socks on all 4 feet and someone filming you. To your cat, it's not fashion. It's a sensory nightmare with sequins. Sure, a few cats tolerate it, but most? They'll go limp, play dead, or launch into acrobat mode trying to escape. So when your cat turns into a panicked loaf in a bumblebee hoodie, you don't need to ask yourself,